Happening now, the Ohio Department of Agriculture opened up applications for $10 million worth of farming relief funding from last year's drought. Ohio lawmakers allocated this money after the Department of Agriculture visited farms that are still dealing with depleted water and hay supplies. NBC4's Gracie Collins met with one of the farms that applied for this funding and is still feeling the drought's impact.
At Harrison Farm in Groveport, the owner says the drought didn't just create a rough spring and summer. Catherine Harrison says it led to the worst winter she's ever had on the farm, and issues she's still dealing with today.
As I struggled to give my animals the care that they needed and keep this farm operating, I gave up a lot of things that I needed personally so that the funds were there for the farm.
Harrison is the fifth generation of her family to own this farm. She says keeping all 700 animals healthy is her top priority.
Every day I am working, and so typically I work 7 days a week, 10 to 14 hours a day, because I believe in this farm.
Typically in the spring and summer, Harrison says the animals will graze the pastures, but the drought hit and the grass dried up. So she had to use her hay supplies that are typically saved for the winter. By late fall, the hay was gone too. Luckily, community donations came in.
Frankly, we would not have made it through the winter. Having the Christmas trees and the pumpkins allowed us to be able to make it to today.
While these donations kept the animals fed, Harrison says the different foods led to health issues,
since the animals did not have the nutrition which they should have had along the way. An example of that would be this little lamb. He is only 1 day old and was actually just born yesterday. Unfortunately, his mother does not have enough milk.
She says the funding would help get the animals healthy again and allow her to stock back up on many of her depleted supplies.
I am hopeful to soon be able to enjoy buying groceries without worrying about whether the farm is going to keep going.
Applications are open until April 1st. I'll have more information and a list of the eligible counties over on NBC4i.com. Local for you, I'm Gracie Collins, NBC4.